round 4, you start talking about what they're doing.
So this matchup is winning for Luigi in my opinion. Zair is a really strong tool in this matchup. He can just cancel many of Falcon's approach. Oh, you're missing the 0 to that.
1 second, I just gotta type in losers round 4 and then we're set.
So losers. Hey.
I know, I'm gonna fix it. Jesus.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah.
So we're missing this entire first. Okay.
There we go. Losers round 4.
That's right. Okay.
Sick. Okay.
Now, Luigi has a very strong tool in this matchup, which is Zair. He can cancel most of Falcon's approach
Zair
and
is
his
really
recovery.
good at controlling space, so that'll be really good, especially for a character like Falcon who wants to be up in he wants to be up in your face. He wants to be mashing his buttons, which isn't bad, but well, it's what Falcon does. But the problem is that when you have a character like Luigi who's able to control so much, Luigi kind of sucks at controlling vertical space. He can't handle above him too well, but he can control horizontal space extremely well. He can stuff out approaches. That's usually how he gets his advantage state. And the problem is that when you're playing in a way, when you're playing at this level where it's not top level play, it's going to be impossible to work around their approach, like their stuff out attempts perfectly, and you're eventually going to mess up. The thing that makes Luigi so powerful at this level is just they're not going to be able to play perfect, and because of that, they're going to get punished a fuckload.
And
that's why you see such a gap,
In the case of Falcon, it's really noticeable because, like,
he's a fast faller. He has an exploitable recovery.
Yeah, his approaches are really linear. Doesn't really have
his approaches are linear, which usually, it's just not the best.
Nice DI.
Yeah, that is true. That would fuck me up.
Ooh, what the heck?
Okay. That would fuck me up so much because you have to DI it the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
And one thing that we're noticing about K Falcon is how close he's standing to the ledge, which isn't exactly what you want to do against Luigi. You want to keep Luigi in the corner because, well, plain and simply, you can refresh your attempts to edge guard him. Ooh!
And as Luigi has like a really bad vertical speed, he doesn't have any good ways to get out the corner.
Exactly. So you really just want to keep Luigi in that corner as much as possible. Same thing with Luigi. You want to keep the opponent in the corner as much as possible. Use stuff like Zair and Fair to just keep them pressured. But the thing about a stage like PS2, stages like PS2, Lilat, and Battlefield with that platform that's right there, it's way easier to get out of the corner. You're able to just jump right on that platform, wave dash onto the platform, recover onto the platform. It's a saving grace, especially with how sticky platforms are in this game.
Yeah.
If you saw right there, he used the Zair to stuff out his side B.
Yeah, because like his approaches are really like susceptible to be cancelled by Zair.
And right there, yep. Okay, that was a fallout.
Yeah, that happens really often.
One thing that I noticed right there from K Falcon, which is something a lot of players do at which is something that a lot of players do at that level. He went for a down air roll read when he was doing that, but the thing is that, and I know it sounds like pretty obvious, but when you're going for these reads, you kind of have to set a precedent for it first, whether it be subconsciously or unconsciously, whether it be consciously or subconsciously, you have to make them want to do that option. When it comes to punishing, you can either condition or you can adapt to whatever they're doing. So if you notice they're doing something that's punishable, you can call that out, or you can purposely try and set them up to do something that is punishable. But just going for something like that out of nowhere isn't exactly
raw isn't really like a good idea.
Going in raw.
Funny sexual joke.
Funny sex joke. Anyways, but player to score. Taquitos up 1 on K Falcon.
But K Falcon's been really popping off in this.
The one win can. Yeah, that is true. K Falcon is able to combo really well, but here's the thing: K Falcon was able to combo me to death like a couple times when we played. But against a character like Luigi, you need to wait out that frame 1 fucking cyclone. I hate that move, but
because it's like
it is punishable.
And with Falcon's speed, I feel like it's really punishable.
That is true. And one thing, the win. Oh, that's nice. But one thing is that the win condition for this set is gonna be edge guarding.
Yep.
Whoever can get their edge guard first. What is he doing? Is he gonna homie stock? Oh, okay.
Oh, he's doing dumb shit.
Okay, this doing dumb shit. Ooh, that would have been a downer opportunity.
Yeah, he probably should have downer.
One thing is that he's kind of letting. He's not. Here's the thing that's pretty.
Him get away
you know what's pretty. You know what I would say is the main difference between people who are. The main difference between people who are like in that, as I said, what we now dub it the Hanosha zone, in between the people who can like beat the O2ers, is your optimized advantage state.
Yeah.
If you can get the most out of every single hit, which it sounds more difficult than it is, but if you can just know when to back off, when not to, how to extend your corner game to its fullest potential, then it really, really goes like the longest way possible, especially in matchups like these where you just want to combo each other, you want to get in, you want to press those buttons, you want to smack the shit out of each other.
Taquitos is normally great with that. He gets so much of
Taquitos melts
but
the hell
today
out
he's
of
getting
every
like
hit.
he isn't getting his combos today.
I will say this one thing. I feel like Taquitos is just kind of, how do I put it? I feel like he's fucking around a bit right now. You know, he's not going for those Zair edge guards. So. He's just kind of like taking it easy right now.
You know, when you play someone that you think you can beat, and you just go like.
And now, if K Falcon was aware of this, which you know he's not mostly aware of it because of just inexperience, stuff like that. That's totally fine. Then you know everybody's been there. He could use that to capitalize on by just. Because if you're playing lazy, you're going to be approaching way more, you know? So he could obviously be taking advantage of that, stuff like that. Okay, that was good.
Yeah,
so
that
now,
hitbox, that Bill
hitbox
on the punch.
All I said, whoever can just get the most out of their advantage state, out of these hits,
is going to win.
And here's another thing, just knowing when to just back off, you know?
Yeah.
That's another thing that's just very important. And these types of matchups where, how do I put it? Both very advantage state-based bait and punish characters, you know? Characters like... characters that they don't necessarily that don't necessarily want to wear you out over time, but the characters that just kind of want to get as that they usually the 0 to death characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.